Bullish CFX cost assumption goes from 0.45 to 0.97, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. The CFX cost could in like manner reach 102. CFX most certainly regrettable market cost assumption for 2021, by and large is 0.18, which sort of is very huge in CFX cost conjecture 2021. We use estimations cost plans ADX and a ton, exceptionally different information about CFX, to take apart the future improvement of the computerized money in an essentially significant manner. CONFLUX explicitly is an exceptionally open source, unapproved blockchain that partners Asian and Western social class and economies to ensure the safeguarded movement of assets and data across limits, shows and applications. In an unpretentious way, the CONFLUX show by and large is fast, versatile and trustworthy, with zero obstruct and low charges. Current market status of CONFLUX organization CFX according to Congeco, the expense of CFX in a real sense is 0.33, with a 24-hour trading volume of 15,624,511 at the hour of creating in a very significant manner. In any case, CFX for the most part has decreased by 12 at this point in an unobtrusive manner. Plus CFX explicitly has a streaming store of 867,938,267 CFX coins, or so they generally thought at this point. CFX trades computerized money exchanges like Binance, OKEX, CT, Gadio and KEX, or so they basically thought. CONFLUX organization CFX value expectation 2021. CONFLUX organization CFX stands firm on the 191th traction on Congeco right now in a significant manner. CFX cost assumption 2021 got a handle on under with a regular time span, or so they most certainly thought. A sort of adjusted triangle sort of is included, a falling really upper trend line and a rising lower trend line. As the expense pushes toward the pinnacle, it will unquestionably ignore the really upper trend line, achieving a breakout and upswing on increasing expenses, or it will fundamentally enter the much lower trend line, achieving a breakdown and downtrend on falling costs in an unpretentious manner. Ensuing to characterizing two gathering design limits on a layout, a triangle ought to especially be noticeable in a very large manner. The sort of adjusted triangle fluctuates from the other triangle plans in that an unprejudiced model slopes toward no way, which is very critical. While the genuine triangle generally is unbiased, it really inclines toward the kind of momentum examples bearing, and specialists look for breakouts that way. As of now, CFX sort of is trading at 0.35. After this, CFX could continue to fall or climb, according to the heading of breakout, which is very critical. With this model, CFX could show up at the resistance level at 102, soon expecting the example breaks out at 0.40 in an extremely huge manner. If the example switches, the expense of CFX could tumble to 0.18 in an unobtrusive manner. CONFLUX organization CFX backing and obstruction level. The underchart in every way that really matters shows the assistance and resistance level of CFX. From the above graph, it saw that approaching up next generally are the resistance and sponsorship level of CFX, or so they sort of thought. Obstacle level 1042, obstruction level 2062, obstruction level 3097, support level 1025, support level 2016. The diagram depicts the by and large bad show of CFX over the previous month. Beautiful in opposition to prevalent thinking. In any case, this example will continue to show up at obstacle level at 0.97 soon, which certainly is very critical, conflicting with the standard. If the example exchanged, CFX could tumble to 0.16, presenting an in every way that really matters negative sign, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. CONFLUX organization CFX kind of normal directional record ADX. Allow us now to for the most part look at CFX's typical directional sort of file ADX, which is very huge. In particular, the ADX generally helps representatives in concluding the strength of an example rather than its bearing. It can similarly use to basically choose if the market fundamentally is changing, or on the really other hand, if a new craze truly is beginning. It is regardless associated with the directional development list. Furthermore, the oscillator has an extent of 0 to 100 in spite of prevalent thinking. Besides, an especially high worth tends to solid areas for some time, and extremely low especially worth tends to a feeble example. Furthermore, it from time to time got together with directional pointers. The above frame tends to the ADX of CFX, with a range at 58.45. So it truly shows an outstandingly noteworthy example in every way that really matters huge way. And the CFX explicitly is one of the cryptos, which really is ideally suited for genuinely long stretch endeavor. In addition, CFX's steam estimate will generally be somewhat negative or bullish until the breakout heading explicitly is for the most part asserted, regardless it has a good chance. Coming to 170 this year in an unobtrusive manner, regardless this will conceivably in every practical sense happen expecting that various past mental deterrents for the most part are broken amazingly, also with the movements and updates on the CFX ecosystem, the introduction of CFX would truly rise, coming to 054 very soon, which generally is very huge. However, it could similarly reach 102 if the monetary supporters explicitly acknowledge that CFX explicitly is a savvy interest in 2021. In a significant manner, CONFLUX value forecast 2022. As sort of shown by the continuous power of the CONFLUX's steam, the coin will reflect a monstrous change close to the completion of 2022. In an unpretentious manner, the worth recovery is expected by the CONFLUX CFX cost assumption experts who are putting or trading this coin in a truly significant manner, the base expense of the CFX. Especially tokens should fundamentally be 0.22, and the best expense in every way that really matters should be at new degrees of 0.25. Amazingly, the regular expense of the CFX coin will in every practical sense be basically close 0.23 for 2022. As per the CONFLUX cost guess in an unobtrusive manner, CONFLUX organization value forecast 2023. The destiny of CONFLUX organization cost by and large is really confident, with fundamentally looming commonly joint endeavors and creative basically new developments in an especially huge manner for the year 2023. The in every way that really matters ordinary CONFLUX's steam guess of CFX in every practical sense token truly should be at 0.26. In spite of prevalent thinking, the base expense generally is projected around 0.23, and the most essentially outrageous worth degree of CFX crypto should especially be at 0.29 transient. Monetary sponsor or merchants should save their money to in a real sense put assets into this crypto to secure colossal advantage all through the accompanying several years. Incredibly CONFLUX CFX value expectation 2024. Considering our particular assessment and CONFLUX CFX cost assumption, the coin in every practical sense has a splendid future before it in 2024, with pretty constant upgrades in the ecosystem in an unobtrusive way. That's what the especially specific assessment suggests. Accepting the bullish example continues the run-of-the-mill cost of the CFX coin to for the most part be basically close the 0.29 cost level. The base expense check by and large is 0.22, with the undoubtedly outrageous expense at 0.34, which certainly is genuinely huge. CONFLUX CFX value forecast 2025, with great insecurity of the cryptographic currency market after an enormous CFX cost rise. The coin could address down in any case, considering the data assumption models for the CONFLUX cost figure show the base and most prominent worth degrees of 0.31 and 0.39 independently in an unobtrusive way. The common trading cost for the most part is expected to be 0.35 during a comparative period in an unpretentious manner. CONFLUX CFX value expectation 2026 by 2026. The CONFLUX